battle for it. Knocked around. And the East comes up with it. They'll try to keep it on there and sneak it through there. Roush. Ryan Roush battling for it, and they'll keep the ball. Keep it in their half. Roush got the first goal for the East. Make it 2-1 in the first half. We're at 2-2 now. There's the throw. High over. Headed the end. Goal! Headed it and then booted it. What a play to get it by the keeper in there. In the 55th minute. And that was Abby Stevenson of Nevada. So the East takes their first goal. Their first lead, excuse me, on that goal. Got ahead on it, knocked it down, and then booted it through with the foot. All set up by a good throw-in. And now the East has their first lead. And back to action. The West with it. Turns. And they'll drop it back. Now, they didn't put that goal up on the scoreboard, so I didn't see if there was something called there or what. We'll have to get a clarification on that. And see what happened, if there was offside or what it was. I didn't see the flag come up, but we'll check on that. West with it. Knock it around. Tried to lob it over. It's not going to go. East trying to clear it back out of there. Knocked down. Brian Roush and Newton knocked that down. Now back the other way. It's Wasescuk for Valley. Sends it into the middle to Corbett. Paige Siren up ahead now to the right corner. Across the middle, knocked around, still in there, and the defense finally clears it out. In a dangerous area in front of the net there for a bit. Seskuk will drop it back. Seskuk brings it up, drops back. Now trying to set it over, bat it around. And the East can't quite clear it out of there, still battling. Knocked around, still in there was Olivia Stearns Gilbert. Now here's a long shot going to go wide by Michaela Tweedo of Ames. So we're 60 minutes in, 20 minutes remaining, halfway through here, the second half. And we're tied 2-2, I guess. Knocked around with Seskuk. Up ahead with Seskuk, stays with it. Gets by the defender. Left footer across the goal and knocked down by the defense. Here comes the East trying to get the breakaway back the other way. Up ahead for Ryan Roush. But quickly back on defense is Ashley Eaton of Waukee. As the keeper gets it out to her. It's Elena Gray now in for Winterset Earlham, the keeper for the West. Popped into the middle, Leah Lodemeyer. Valley tried to send it outside, but it went straight across instead of up ahead like I think she was looking to do. Now she gets it back, and this time angles it over. And here we go. Rebecca Corbett sends it through. Looking for Corbett there. A little too much pace on that one. Bounces back out. And there we go. West will throw it in. And a battle for it. That'll go back to the East. East in the blue, West in the red. 2-2 on the scoreboard. Turn by Jessica Faber. Cleared out of there by Osdemore of Glenwood. Oh, tried to go up the side, and that was a little too much on it. Had Aaron Cruz of Bondurant Farrar looking to make a run up the left side, but too much pace on the ball for that one. It's just a little breeze out there now on the field. It's still a cool day. 77 and beautiful here in West Des Moines. Valley Stadium. Push up ahead. Olivia Stearns of Gilbert will try to run it down for the West. She keeps it in, looks like. Now battle with the defender. Sends it back inside of the teammate. Tried to go in the middle. They were looking for Corbett in there, but not there. Up high, close. If Ankeny keeps it alive. Over to Seskuk. Valley. She tried to shoot it across. Quickly, West trying to close on that ball, but the East clears it out of there. Push ahead up the right side. Takes it in. Stevenson, Nevada, across, and goal! That one looks clear. And let's see. I think that was Stevenson. We'll have to see here on the goal. So now the East is ahead 3-2 over the West. That one goes out. So the East leading here into the 67th minute. Punched inside. And the East will clear it out. West trying to put the pressure on, get the equalizer here. Waseskuk, left footer. And rails off the keeper goal. Waseskuk ties it up. The Valley product in the 68th minute. Keeper came out, got a hand on it, but couldn't slow it enough. On the rebound, it went on in. And that was, it was Ryan Roush who scored for the East off the cross from Stevenson to make it 3-2. Then Waseskuk powers it in off the keeper and back the other way into the side of the net. Ryan Roush trying to put him back up again. As we're tied 3-3 here. A couple ones went in the net, but were waved off. But we're tied up at 3-3. That'll go back to the West. So Ryan Roush, her second goal here to even it up 3-3. And here we go. Lob up ahead. Olivia Stearns for Gilbert. Brings it across. Right footer. Not going to get enough on it, though. She had Paige Siren at Johnston coming in looking for the rebound, but the keeper handles it. Brittany Bell. East. Now back the other way. He was going to put the pressure on, but The West says no. Courtney Bonewitz of North Polk controlled that one. Now they send it up the right side on the run, on the horse. Let's see what she does with it. Oh, tried to go through the legs, but gets it by the defender. Now back in. Shot is going to go high. And Leah Lodemeyer, a little too much under that one. And it flies over the top of the goal, and we'll stay at 3-3. Into the 70th minute here, coming up on 10 minutes to play with the tie match, East versus West in the girls all-star match here on CISN.TV. Knocked down by Stearns. Stearns shoots it across, but the defender steps in, pokes it out deep. Romali Close of Ankeny will send it back up ahead. As the West trying to get the go-ahead after tying it. Across, lobs it in, header! Wide of the goal. No, it is in the goal. Looked like it was wide. That was Stearns of Gilbert. Heads it in. I guess got to wait. Got to learn to watch the referees up here that angle. It looked like it was heading toward the outside of the goal, but it was in there for the goal for Stearns, and it's 4-3. In the 71st minute, the West takes the lead back here. After a 2-1 match at the half, we're up to 4-3 now. A lot of scoring out of these All-Stars, kind of what you'd expect. Here comes the West back the other way with Seskuk from Valley. Playing on her home turf here. Gets it inside. Now back shot. That one's going to wind high and over the football goal post. It's a nice little action in there with Olivia Stearns of Gilbert and with Seskuk. Into Stearns and back out. And they got the good look at the shot, but a little too much on it. So the West putting the pressure on. So here's the East in the blue. He scored 3 straight, and the West has come back and scored 2 straight now. And it's 4-3 West. West handling it. Send it over to Paige Siren. And that'll go out for a corner for the West. I think their first one here, the second half. Brooke Harold of Council Bluffs Abe Lincoln will take the corner. For the West, I believe. Well, no, they just tap it in. They're going to run it up the line. Try to sneak it through there. But Nicole Garrido of Muscatine says no. And the East trying to counterattack. Ashley Eaton of Waukee stops the counter, sends it the other way. And breeze really picking up out of the south. Blowing across, but then in that north end zone, you see the flags kind of blowing back this. It's kind of a crosswind out there right now. You see the banners on the far side flapping quite a bit. West heads it in, tried to head it in toward the middle there. Turn on it, shot back in the middle by Corbett. Kept alive into the defense, and now they clear it out. for the East. Olivia Stearns trying to run it down. Left footer knocked off the defender. Now she'll send it up and outside. And the East, Kayla Terpstra, Pella Christian, sends it up the right side. Up there to Ryan Roush. She scored 2 goals already for the East. Into the middle, Abby Stevenson. Up to Addie Hoffman. Outside, one-on-one, back in. Shot knocked away. Great job by the defender. The goalkeeper, Elena Gray. Head on it, she knocked it away. Knocked away the equalizer. A couple of good shots by the East. They keep it on their end here. Putting the pressure on now. I'll drop it back to Kiara Bradley. West tried to make a counter on it. Still battling for it. Now the West will send it outside there to Leah Lodemeyer. Lodemeyer working it, now drops it back to Waseskuk. The 2 Valley teammates working there on the left side. Headed into the middle. Can she turn on it? Tries to get a shot going. Olivia Stearns of Gilbert, but it's going to go out for a goal kick. As we approach 4 minutes to play here in the match. East needs a goal to stay alive here in the final 4 minutes. They send it up the middle to Abby Esterbrook. Now they'll go outside. Kaylee Terpstra. Terpstra. Up the right side. And that'll go back to the East as they were looking for their scorer, Ryan Roush. Now here's where the East needs to step in and get the ball back. Quickly get it to the goal. Battling for it in there. Stevenson. Trying to keep control. The West, though, gets it, sends it up, knocked away by Nicole Guerrero. She's trying to run it down, keep it in, keep it alive. 3 minutes to play. East needs a goal to tie this up. Battling for it. They get it back inside. Roush. She'll drop it back. Over the top. Shot. Oh, high. That would have been the equalizer, but it goes high over the goal. A little too much under it. And a good look out in front of the goal by the East. And just a little bit under that was Ryan Roush. She was looking for the hat trick there. And would have made it 4-4, but the West now will take their time on the goal kick. It's just over 2 minutes to play here. Try to send it deep. East steps in. They need to get the ball back and get another shot. They got to get it in the net to tie it up here. Keep their hopes alive of winning this in the extra. Up ahead, the West will take their time and turn it. 2 minutes now to go. Olivia Stearns looks, feeds it into the middle. Long shot, and that'll be a goal kick. And here's where it hurts not having somebody to handle the balls. They got wasted a lot of time getting them back over there. A minute and a half to play. East will have the goal kick. They need to get it down to their end and get it in the net. Tie this up. High hitter knocked down by the East. Battle for it. Up the left side on the run. Here we go. Turns it. Looking back in. Battle for it. And the West will clear it out. Under a minute to play. The West content to take it up the field, run the clock down. Here they come. And that'll be a corner, and that does the East no good because it's going to give them a chance to run this clock down. Into the middle, knocked around, and rolling out of there. Oh, good play on the ball. Roush coming, 12 seconds. Roush shot into the keeper. She had to try it, didn't have much time left. And looks like the clock is going to run out. On the East, they gave it a good try, though, at the end. Had a couple good shots, but it'll be the West beating the East here 4-3 as Olivia Stearns gets the go-ahead goal in the 71st minute. And I believe Olivia Stearns is the player of the match as she got the winning goal. Let's run down how it started. Just 50 seconds in, Rebecca Corbett of the West knocked one home from straight on. Then Leah Lodemeyer of Valley shot one that went off the hands of the keeper, fell down and dribbled into the goal, and it was 2-0 West. That's when Ryan Roush got into the match. She powered went in low and hard past the keeper, and that made it 2-1 25 minutes into the first half. That's the way it was at halftime. Then in the 65th minute, Ryan Roush got her second goal, made it 3-2. The East took their first lead of the match. Then Weseskuk of Valley, playing her last high school game here in her home field, found the back of the net in the 68th minute to tie it up 3-3. And then Olivia Stearns on a cross headed it in, and it was 4-3 in the 71st minute, and a couple good shots in the end there by the East as they tried to tie this up, but it ends up being a 4-3 win here for the West team, and a great all-star matchup. A lot of scoring, a lot of action there in that second half, and the West goes on to win it here 4-3 over the East. And once again, run down all the players for you. It was Brittany Bell, Cedar Rapids Kennedy, Nicole Garridio of Muscatine, Kelly Terpstra of Pella Christian, Eddie Hoffman of Cedar Rapids Xavier, Kayla Renwick of Cedar Rapids Prairie, Kaylee Krushwich of Nevada, Bryn Schroeder of Fort Madison, Abby Stevenson of Nevada, Aaron Cruz of Bonnarant Farrar, Sierra Buchheit of Pella, Emma Eden of Hudson, Kiera Bradley of Pella, Paige Wagner of Bettendorf, Abby Esterbrook of Muscatine, Ryan Roush of Newton, Katie Vanderbilt of Pella, and Aspen Shadron of Marshalltown on the East squad. The West squad was Elena Gray of Winterset Earlham, Brooklyn Hauser of Trainer, Olivia Stearns of Gilbert, Leah Lodemeyer of Valley, Brooke Harold of Abraham Lincoln Council Bluffs, Emily Osdemore of Glenwood, Courtney Bonewitz of North Polk, Amber Sanchez of Storm Lake, Molly Close of Ankeny, Jessica Favor of Clear Lake, Ashley Eaton of Waukee, Paige Sheeran of Johnston, Haley Weseskuk of West Des Moines Valley, Michaela Tweedo of Ames, and Rebecca Corbett of Waukee, and Natalie Beck was injured and didn't play today. So the final here, 4-3, the West beats the East in the high school girls all-star matchup. Thanks for watching us here on CISN.TV.